Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to be showing how to use Photoshop tools, basic tools for beginners if you're new to this. So first of all, I'm going to be showing how to import your images. You can just click wherever your image is and drop on the icon and it loads up. If you're using a MacBook on Photoshop, you just drag in and drop on this panel here and your image loads. So first of all, I'm going to show you this tool. This first tool is called the move tool. Here you go a bit. You can actually move this tool. You can move it because it's locked. So it says current layer, it's a background layer. Can't move a background layer. So it's either you convert to a normal layer and just clicking here so you can easily move around, or you duplicate the layer like hitting Command J or Control J. So this duplicated layer you can actually move around. So yeah, you can as well toggle through the sides, resizing the picture diagonally. You can distort the picture, or by clicking this I don't know, icon or whatever, this thing in the middle of width and height, WMH, it samples the photo, it resizes in appropriate figure, so you get appropriate sizes for both your width and your height, so you don't get distorted like such, like this. You don't get images that's too slim or just too wide. So by clicking it, it automatically adjusts the width and height for proper image. Okay, so the second tool is called the Marquee tool. It comes in two forms, rectangular and optical. Basically, this tool is a kind of masking tool. You can actually use it for cropping as well. But basically, just to max out a square pixel out of your photo or whatever you want to crop out or mask out. So you can actually do this and select inverse and actually delete the background. I'll just close the visibility on the background layer so you see. So you see I've cropped out the back part of this photo. So you can actually do this for circle as well. This optical view, you can click over the image. You can click shift to get a proper circle. Yeah. So here you go. You can also move around, but you have to make sure your hair is clicked, or here are other options. Here you can click this to maybe add more to your mask. Yeah, looking like a Mickey Mouse shoe. But basically, after doing that, you can either feather, you can select inverse, you can select a mask, and there are other options here depending on what you want to do. You can actually do a fill on this part of this photo. So imagine I click a fill, yeah, and I want to fill with let's say background color, which is this color, and here you go. Background color is actually the one behind. So here you go. You just fill this particular mask layer with black background. So you can actually do a variety of things with this. Yeah, depends on your own aspect of creativity. So let's go to the next tool. This is a history brush. We go back to the initial photo. Now this next tool is called a Lasso tool. Yeah, it comes in three formats. The Lasso tool, this first one, you you basically use this tool to mask around photo like so, but it's more like a free hand. You have to click your mouse, you have to left click and hold while going through the edges of the photo. If you're trying to crop out the background from the photo, you have to click and drag through the edges. This is actually kind of stressful and not precise, so I wouldn't advise using this method for cropping out photo from the background. But if you're good at it, it's fine. So you're bound to make mistakes. So, well, so this is how it looks like. So same thing you can also do. You can actually fill or you crop out the image from the background. Yeah, you can actually hit Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Here you go. You have a new layer here. This is the cropped out image out of the background, as you can see. But if you look closely, it's not well cropped out. So that introduces us to the next, the other formats, the other tool, and this Lasso tool. So let's go back. Here is this polygonal tool. This one I use most of the time. It's actually more precise for me when cropping out backgrounds, but it takes some time to do that. I'm going to show you how I do mine. So basically you have to zoom in so you see the edges of the photo. So yeah, I've got this zoomed in. So I'll start from outside the photo because I'm trying to crop out a picture from the background. There's basically straight lines, but the closer it is, you could go through a circle or a curved surface. Just do this neatly on the edges of whatever you want to crop out. So it takes some time. Let's just forward this back so it's a little stress. But for hair, like strands of hair, the patterns to use for that, like masking out the hair. See this tool here? That's what we use for that. Let's just go through this. So, see how I do my cropping. Can't actually do this for the whole of the photo, but I'll just do it for the sake of the tutorial. So understand what I'm trying to do. It's quite precise, but now I'm doing it in quite a rush. But okay. Okay. Normally I would take more time to do this, but for the sake of the tutorial, let's just try to be fast about it. Okay, here we go. And double click to join to the first part, join. So when I go through round, I double click, it joins, or I hit the same spot I started with. So now I've got this image cropped out. You could either feather so it won't have those sharp edges on the cropped out layer. So I'll feather to like 4. Then I click. I could click and drag. This would crop automatically, or I could just click Ctrl X and Ctrl V to cut and paste this layer from my background. Okay. So I'll do other video tutorials on how to crop out images from background, but basically I'm just showing you how to use this tool. So this is how it works. So that leads us to the next tool. Let's just go back. So whatever tool is fit for you, you can use. So basically this is a magnetic lasso tool. It just magnets to edges, kind of like this tool. Sometimes it just goes off. So here you just go through the edges. It's more like an automatic thing, but sometimes it misses out if the subject and the background has the same color range, or they're kind of mixing or have the same tuning. So you just have to be careful while doing this. It's never 100% precise, but in case you make an error or a mistake, you can easily click delete key to take out the notes, previous notes. Same thing goes for the other ones. You can click delete key to take out previous notes and start from where you want to start from. So basically this tool is quite time saving. You could use this for, but it's not 100% precise. But you could, if you have enough time to do this, you can go around the image and take your time to do this. So just go through the edges, zoom out, simply pressing Command plus or Control plus, Control minus. So let's take it back to the beginning. Click. Here goes our image is cropped. Yeah. So basically these three tools, if I usually use them for adjustment, maybe some parts of the image that I just want to crop out quickly, I do use this tool basically. So let's check out the next one, which is the quick selection tool and the magic wand tool. This quick selection tool, I use this most of the time. There are three options here. The first one is just one way. You select a part, and if you try to select somewhere else, let me go back to this. When this is clicked, you can only select just once. I don't know why this thing keeps going back. You can only select just a particular part alone, or I would advise you leave it on plus so you can actually select and select other parts as well. So this tool automatically detects edges as well, trying to separate the subject from your background. So this is how it works. You can actually, it's faster anyway. Yeah. Faster. Then if you want to take out some edges of you don't want to be a part of this selection, you click minus and just put your mouse over it. There you go. So like these fingers here, zoom in. Okay, then you use your minus sign here to take out these fingers. Yeah, I think this is more precise than any of the other tools. So that's how it works. So that's how you do for the rest part of the photo, to be more precise. Okay, so now let's see. So when you're done doing this and you want to like go back or deselect, you can just right click, and just right click on the image and click deselect.